Nobody ever said that the Russians hacked the election, except, of course, they all said that the Russians hacked the election.
Russia hacking the election to elect Trump is the end of our democracy. Votes were definitely affected. Russia hacked the election to tilt it to Mr. Trump.
The Russians definitively hacked the election.
Russia did hack the election.
No doubt. The Russians hacked the election.
Yes, Russia hacked the election.
Fact, Russia hacked the election.
President-elect Donald Trump still not sounding convinced that Russia hacked the election.
The president does not want to come to terms with the fact that the Russians hacked the election.
President Trump says he still wonders if the Russians hacked the election.
If you can get him to accept that Russia hacked the election, see if you can get him to accept who won the Civil War.
If he admits it, it casts a shadow on his victory over Hillary Clinton.
Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election.
Let's be clear, Russia hacked the election.
Definitively, Russia hacked the election, and Russia is doing it again now.
Election-related cyber hacking.
Cyber hacking of U.S. elections. Cyber hacking of the election.
Russia was cyber hacking the election.
Russia was cyber hacking the election.
The CIA, the FBI, NSA.
All of these intelligence organizations.
17 intelligence agencies.
All conclude that Russia hacked the election.
If we find out that Donald Trump just theoretically was colluding with Russia while they were hacking the election, that is completely impeachable.
This dossier alleged a conspiracy between the Trump campaign and the Russian effort to hack the election.
The director of national intelligence, the head of the National Security Agency, the head of the FBI, all of these intelligence experts saying Russia hacked the election.
The FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the former director of national intelligence, James Clapper, I mean, they've all said this. So to believe that that's wrong, you have to believe they're all involved in an elaborate conspiracy to get Donald Trump, which seems a little far-fetched to me.
Hello guys, welcome back to another MAGA Meme Monday. The news in memes from this week. There were 5 celebrity deaths this week. Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne. I saw a lot of funny videos coming out of Ozzy Osbourne that I'd never seen before. Following death of Ozzy Osbourne, England overrun with millions of bats. Thank you, Patriot539, for tagging me in this one. It's been a tough week in the celebrity world this week. It is with great sadness to announce that this morning, Joy Behar, age 82, was found alive in her home. That's so mean. To be honest, for me, the most notable death this week was the death of the UK. RIP, rest in pieces, United Kingdom. We will miss you, because they've introduced new internet rules, which means that there are a lot of sites where you have to actually sign up with your identification in order to be able to access them.
Forms of free speech today.
Well, free speech is very important. I don't know if you're referring to any place in particular. Perhaps they are, but
we've had free speech for a very, very long time here, so we're very proud about that.
Trump looking at Stammer. Any place in particular?
Powers here to censor your site, states mandated powers.
To censor my site?
To censor your site and Twitter
truth?
and Facebook. I mean truth. Is that okay?
Well, I don't think he's going to censor my site because I say only good things. Will you please uncensor my site?
Yeah, we're not censoring anyone. We've got some measures which are there to protect children, in particular from sites like suicide sites. We've had too many cases in the United Kingdom.
If everything else in the UK in terms of free speech was smooth sailing, all a-okay, then if they came out and said, yep, we're just introducing this to protect children, I would say, okay, fine, fair enough. Seems like you have good intentions. But unfortunately, everything added together just doesn't really seem like that. The last few years of censoring people over COVID, arresting people for expressing their opinions online, people literally being jailed for their speech. I just find it a little bit harder to trust that this is their only intention. Like, for example, just a few years ago when he wanted to censor anti-vax campaigns because they cost lives.
Well, we have to deal with the anti-vax campaigns because they will cost lives. And if we need to pass emergency legislation to deal with them, I'd be quite prepared to work with the government on that. We could pass it in a couple of days in Parliament.
What do you guys think? But honestly, this one had me laughing so much. I absolutely love this. 60% of the UK population is now Norman Reedus. People in the UK are using Norman Reedus's highly detailed face from Death Stranding to get past newly imposed age restrictions. He looks so real that it tricks the photo ID system. So this is a video game and the graphics on it are just so insanely good that it looks really realistic, insanely realistic. And people in the UK are using the character in the game in order to sign up to the internet in the UK. Absolutely crazy. But this is the kind of crazy stuff that people do when you try to impose crazy rules on them. Kevin Whiteman tagged me in this old classic, I think, therefore I am arrested.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
And flashback to a year ago where Elon Musk posted, it's 2030 in the UK and you're being executed for posting a meme. Not that far off. Show me on the doll where the meme offended you. This person says, an American meme that I recognize here in the UK. I'm sick of having my paycheck taxed nearly in half, then paying taxes on everything I buy, only to see it sent to other countries to solve their problems while we inch closer to the cliff. President Trump posts iconic OJ photo, but with him and JD Vance chasing down Obama. Thanks for this one, Kimber. If I hang for my crimes, I'll take half of Washington down with me. The American people and I agree to your terms. The Traitors, new episode coming soon. I'm looking for the season finale on that one. Another thing that was very funny this week was the Democrats trying to own Trump. It was just even worse fails than usual. So let's just have a look. Optier tagged me in this one. So this was doing the rounds. The Democrats were posting this all over the place, trying to make Trump look bad. And people were shocked. They were baffled by this. They're showing this graph saying Trump's America because 2025 the groceries are up a little bit. But they're just completely ignoring this massive upward line on everything during Biden's from 2020 till 2024. I actually questioned, are they working for Trump? Because this is like ridiculous. I don't know how the Democrats thought this was going to be an own, but they tried. The other way the Democrats were trying to own Trump, grasping at straws, I have to say, was with a post that he did on Truth. And he said, this demented buffoon said he made a trade deal with President Ferdinand Marcos. Only problem is Marcos has been dead since 1989. What an embarrassment. Dementia Dawn. Firstly, the goal of anybody to be trying to push the Dementia Dawn hashtag when they sat silent on Biden for 4 years is just crazy. But secondly, here's the post. Trump said President Ferdinand Marcos. And, oh, sorry, it's President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Oh my gosh, what a buffoon. That's like, I don't know, that's like mean girl, bully girl in high school kind of stuff to be picking on someone just because they didn't add the junior part. Crazy.
Remember how when Joe Biden got diagnosed with cancer, people on the right still said that they were praying for him and that even though they didn't vote for him, they wouldn't wish this on anybody? Well, this is how people on the left are responding to Trump being diagnosed with a serious health condition. And that post alone has 1.3 million likes. And the comments section isn't much better. These videos aren't hard to find, and each of them has tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of likes. This girl even decided to wear her cross in her video. People on the right disagree with people on the left, but they generally still recognize their humanity. They still prayed for Biden. They still said they wouldn't wish this on anybody. Whereas people on the left chronically dehumanize people on the right. We're seeing it with this Trump diagnosis. We saw it with Hurricane Helene. We saw it with the floods in Texas. Every time a tragedy strikes, people who are right-wing, people on the left, gleefully celebrate it. That's because the empathy of the left is performative and primarily relies on using other people's money to fund causes they care about through taxation. But when it comes to their own lives and doing good on their own, they will celebrate tragedy as long as it strikes someone who they disagree with.
It's an awful, awful thing to see. I cannot tell you how many times, like even to this day, I see posts online of people alluding to the idea that they are waiting till Trump passes away so that they can celebrate. I don't understand how you can compromise your own decency just because of your hatred taking over. Another crazy fail for the Democrats this week was Hunter Biden's interview. Oh my Lord.
Does crack cocaine make you act any differently? No. Is it safer than alcohol? Probably. People think of crack as being dirty. It's the exact opposite. When you make crack, what you're doing is you're burning off all the impurities so that it combines with the sodium bicarbonate, which makes it smokable. That's all.
Okay then. Alrighty. So I found a guy who's managed to nail Melania Trump's stare. I think you guys are going to know what I'm talking about.
Morning. Yeah, it's coming in about 2 minutes, so yeah, we're good. Hard being the star, you know. I didn't ask for this life asked for me. Hey.
That is it. That is it. I didn't know it could be replicated. I love her. I really do.
Te pedí con mi fuerza al universo.
Anyways, get a custom product with factory price.
What is that? Really?
All right, is it done? It's done. Good, good. All right, let's make sure to put on the label sugar-free. Sir, but it's not sugar-free. No, but we got the sugar from the distributor for free, so technically the sugar was free. Okay, well that's kind of misleading, no? But is it illegal? No, not technically. Good, then put sugar-free. Okay, but sir, I have to... the disclaimer, we have seen no links between our product and cancer. Wait, hold on. Sir. No links between our product and cancer. But we have. We can't say that. We've heard about the links between our product and cancer. Have you seen the links, huh? Have you? No, how would you even... Then put it in the disclaimer. Motherfucker, anything else. Made in the USA. You mean in our sweatshop in the city called USA in China? Yep. Cruelty-free. But we tested on animals! Cruelty, a callous indifference to or pleasure in causing pain and suffering. Our scientists cried at the results of the testing. Which is not indifference and is not pleasure. Thus, it does not meet the definition of cruelty. Legal. Come on! This product does not contain chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer. But it does cause cancer! Yeah, but we don't know what chemicals are doing. You're so fucking evil. I won't be a part of this anymore. Oh.
Look at this. So, this is Tic Tacs, right? I don't know if I like the company. I've never met, I have no idea. They're so lucky. Look at all the television. This is the greatest commercial they ever had. But that's what happened. This is inflation. This is inflation. This is what's happened. I just happened to have, somebody gave me this one today. I said, I think we'll put it up as an example of inflation.
It's a good example. It's called shrinkflation, Trump, and yeah, it's absolutely everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh my Lord, who did this? This needs to become a reality, absolutely. They would absolutely fly off the shelves for sure. This week, Los Angeles Clippers assistant coach Dante Jones was caught putting his hand down his butt, sniffing it, and then smearing it on a wall of an elevator lobby. I'm so disgusted by this, and I don't understand why this is a thing now. Like, it happened a few months back with the Tesla protests where that guy did it, and I didn't even know this was a thing until this year, but I'm just so grossed out. It's so weird. Like, why to every part of that video? This person said, I'd imagine Hunter Biden also does this. I don't know. Apparently this is common nowadays. This week as well, the French President Macron has sued Candace Owens for her videos accusing Brigitte Macron of being a man. Kia says, two guys solving their differences. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, Candace actually presented a pretty decent case. If you watch the videos, there was a lot of stuff there that was very dodgy. Like there's a lot of convincing stuff in it, and I wouldn't have jumped to that conclusion before, but having watched and looked at all of the evidence, it's going to be an interesting one. My dad actually shared this one with me, so one of your picks has made it into the video, Dad. This is just a reminder of how ridiculous COVID was.
We know that masks don't really stop you from getting this type of infection. The science is pretty much settled on this. Masks don't work. Okay, so no masks. Actually, they're mandatory, and also we're shutting down everything. Wait, what? Yeah, it's called lockdown. I'm basically declaring martial law and saying that you can't leave your house or gather in large groups. How do you think you're going to get people to go along with this? Well, it's only for 2 weeks. It's going to last forever, isn't it? Maybe. And you're shutting everything down? Everything? Every restaurant, every store? Yep, absolutely everything. Everything's shut down. We're all in this together. So like even like Walmart and Target? No, they can stay open. Okay, what about like McDonald's or Taco Bell? Obviously McDonald's and Taco Bell can stay open. Okay, so the big chain stores can stay open, but if a small business tries to stay open, we will send a tank and point a rifle in their face and maybe send them to jail. But it's only for 2 weeks or years or whatever. I mean, won't that crash the economy? Oh yeah, 100%, for sure. Okay, but this stops the virus. It does not, no. Okay, other than masks that don't work and lockdowns that don't work, is there anything else you suggest that we do? Oh, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm imposing plastic barriers and social distancing as well. Okay, so those work. No, of course not. It's ridiculous. Just think about it. But we do encourage contact tracing, where you download our app to your phone and then use it to log everywhere you go and everything you do and everyone you interact with. It sounds like a precursor to vaccine passports. No way, that's crazy. Hey, by the way, we sent a investigative team to figure out the origins of the virus. Oh, so you're investigating the lab? No. Okay, well, who are you sending to investigate? The guy who runs the lab. Yeah, this sounds suspicious. It's not. I mean, the whole thing sounds sketchy. Nothing you're saying really makes any sense. And it seems like the same people imposing the masks and lockdowns are the same people that are benefiting from it. And it seems like it's going to have way worse long-term effects than the virus itself. I mean, all of this seems arbitrary and...
That's like a sped up summary of my entire experience of COVID, basically. Did you ever hear about the waste that came from COVID? Nothing to fear. Plastic drinking straws have been replaced with paper ones. Meanwhile, this is the waste that was produced by COVID-19. 87,000 tons of PPE, 2,600 tons of plastic from test kits, 144,000 tons of waste from vaccines, 731,000 litres of chemical waste. And this is why I just feel very skeptical about all of this push for green agendas, because it's like, it doesn't add up. You're not consistent. Aragon John and Kia tagged me in this one. Breaking: scientists warn that Earth could run out of conspiracy theories by 2025 if they keep coming true at the current rate. Elon Musk shared, "We deserve better psyops." This one just made me laugh. An elderly Italian man living alone in New Jersey wanted to plant his annual tomato garden, but it was challenging work since the ground was hard. His only son, Vincent, who used to help him, was in prison. The old man wrote a letter to his son and described his predicament. "Dear Vincent, I'm feeling pretty sad because it looks like I won't be able to plant my tomato garden this year. I'm just getting too old to be digging up a garden plot. I know if you were here, my troubles would be over. I know you would be happy to dig the plot for me, just as you used to in the old days. Love, Papa." A few days later, he received a letter from his son. "Dear Pop, don't dig up that garden. That's where the bodies are buried. Love, Vinny." Oh, Vinny. At 4 a.m. the next morning, FBI agents and local police arrived and dug up the entire area without finding any bodies. They apologized to the old man and left. That same day, the old man received another letter from his son. "Dear Pop, go ahead and plant the tomatoes now. That's the best I could do under the circumstances. Love you." Thank you, Stacey, for tagging me in this one. Climate change vaccine by Pfizer. The temperature dropped as soon as I got it. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Trust the science is the most anti-science statement ever. Questioning science is how you do science. Absolutely. That is something we should never forget.
You guys know that you can flip things in a pan by just flipping the pan?
I love the internet and I love humanity. It's great. There's a trend this week where women are sharing a video of their baby now and explaining that like when their baby was first born, the postpartum hormones affected them so much that they couldn't see the reality of how ugly their baby was when it was first born. It's pretty funny. I think that baby is adorable, like really ugly cute, you know? It's like a little old man. Oh my gosh. At least it's cute now, right? I'm so glad I grew up doing this, not this. Same. I am too. It really makes me sad to see kids just staring at their iPads all the time nowadays, or their phones. Oh, that's pretty cool. Very cool. Kimber said, isn't it weird that in America our flag and culture offends so many people, but our benefits don't? Yeah, weird phenomenon, huh? I wonder what that's about. If your answer to every failure of government is more government, you are like an alcoholic trying to drink yourself sober. Very true. This is where the training really kicks in. Don't worry, I'm an astronaut. Oh yeah, she almost fell this week, didn't she? Thank you, Samantha Brown, for tagging me in a baby otter video. Last time I posted a video of baby otters, I was told that apparently they actually can be very aggressive, and I had no idea. But they're just so cute. You have to admit they've got personality. Oh, so cute. It's the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. Release it all, burn it all down. Problem solved. That little girl's face. We're pretty close to having nothing left to lose, so MAGA isn't left, MAGA isn't right. MAGA is liberty, freedom, and greatness. Yes, MAGA is about all of these things, and it's just about putting your country first and common sense. Let's have a look at the ABCs of MAGA for this week. This week is the letter M. Proudly Unaffiliated said, make America mighty again. That's a very good one. Do you guys have any M word for America that you would like to see? I'm going to say make America mindful again. If you have any M word that you'd like to see for America, share it in the comments. You guys always come up with really good ones, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. Before I go, I'd just like to say thank you so much to Kerry for the buy me a coffee. Kerry said, always looking forward to your videos. I'm so glad. It really means a lot to me that people actually tune in and watch every week, and it's what motivates me to keep on posting these videos. So thank you so much, Kerry. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be posting some news videos this week, so if you're interested in keeping up to date with some of the news worth knowing, one second. Someone else has joined us. She's ready for her dinner. If you want to keep up to date with some of the news worth knowing, then do tune into those. Otherwise, of course, I'll be posting a new meme video next Monday, so I will see you guys next time.